I know preseason can seem long, and you're seeing a lot of yourselves as opposed to going out and playing teams. How excited do you feel like the group is just to get back into the rhythm of the season this weekend?
Yeah, I think you could hear them in the background. Everybody's really looking forward to the opportunity that we have. It has certainly been a long preseason just with weather and travel and all those things. But the group has done an excellent job this week, and we're really looking forward to getting back into the swing of things and starting 2025 regular season on a high note, hopefully.
And not just any game, but between teams that finished 1-2 in the conference last season.
Yeah.
What do you expect? Really, any time you play Charleston, but specific to this weekend, what kind of matchup is this?
Yeah, very good team, very well-coached team. Ben does a great job there. When you look at the acquisitions that they've had this offseason, I think they got even stronger. But I feel the same about the guys that we've brought in and where we're at. So I'm expecting a difficult team. Obviously, going there on the road is not an easy place to play. But at the same time, I'm confident in the group that we have. I'm confident in the work that we've done up to this point, and it's about making sure that we execute on the weekend. But certainly a difficult opponent to start the season with, but we're excited with the challenge.
Do you approach the season opening differently in that you're on the road for 2 games?
Yeah, I think there's certainly an aspect of that where we understand that the different environments, the different fields that we play on, the travel, that's going to play a role. But we also do a good job of making sure we put an emphasis with the group on there is no excuses. At the end of the season, we're not going to look back and say, well, we played on a turf field, or well, it was hot. That's irrelevant, So we address this weekend as we would any game on the road, which is we're going to go there and do everything we can to make sure we come away with 3 points.
You had a record season last season, but you fell short of the goal of winning a championship.
Yeah.
Is that still on your mind, or have you wiped that clean? It's a clean slate.
Yeah, I think I'd be lying to you if I said that it hasn't been something that has kind of fueled myself and the staff this entire offseason. We were certainly proud of the things that we accomplished last year, the consistency that we had most of the season, while we understand and recognize that we fell short of where we wanted to be at the end of the season. So, we have a lot more to accomplish as a group, as a staff, as a club, and my hope is that we can start the season, like I said, on a high note, and make sure we build on that throughout the remainder of the season.
And who's the captain or captains?
So Brian is going to be the captain of the group, and then we have a leadership group that's made up of 5 other players, including Brian, and depending on who's starting, that will dictate who's wearing the armband on the night.
What is Brian's status?
This weekend, we're still waiting to see. He's still a little bit. He's still getting used to the flow of things. Let's put it that way. But we're hopeful that in no time you guys are gonna be able to see an Ombi back on the field. He's had a good preseason. He's done a great job from a leadership perspective, and in some way, by some chance, he got quicker this offseason than he was before from a data perspective, which is pretty incredible. So, yeah.
Cal Jennings was probably arguably the biggest pickup for Charleston in the offseason. Does it help planning that he's kind of a new entity, and do you have an idea of what you might expect for him in Charleston?
Yeah, we feel pretty good about what Cal brings to any team that he's on. We understand how lethal he can be in front of goal and when an opponent gets stretched. So the reality is as I said at the beginning, they certainly went out and brought in some pieces that are strong pieces. And again, I think Ben's done a great job with any of the pieces that he's brought in. So we're expecting a striker that we know that can be dangerous, but we are prepared for it and are cognizant of it going into it. Good.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it. Good to see you all.